Hey guys, Dabu7. I want to share with you here some interesting footage. And as always, you have to use discernment when looking at anything that's put out there these days with all the cropping and editing that's going on. But what you guys are witnessing here in this shot is an unidentified object that was picked up by a helicopter crew in Chile. Now, this object is not the classic cigar-shaped or disc-shaped UFO that most people are accustomed to seeing. What is interesting about this is that this object was picked up by their helicopter crews down here that was, relaying information back in to the military branches and everything else, and they were being told, that's not one of our aircraft. Keep a beat on it, see what it's doing. Well, they watched it for some time. This is about a 10-minute video clip, all in all. I want to share with you the up-close footage of it. You guys can come back. I'll leave links. You guys can look through the original stuff yourself. You can also see at one point where they change the lighting here on this, the exposure. You can see that it's definitely there. And in my own opinion, when trying to compare this to anything that I've ever seen with my own eyes, there's one thing that jumps out at me. And when you zoom in on this thing, it looks like it's two balls. It looks like it's two, maybe not perfectly rounded, but two circular objects combined to make this craft. See what I'm saying there? And see that in the exposure? This is the interesting thing. When I was at Area 51, there was only one thing that I saw that really raised my eyebrows that said, wow, what is that? And it was on the tarmac. It was out here right in front of the newest hangar that was built in 2014, which we got the very first footage of. But there was these two what looked like balls side by side. It looked almost just like this, but shiny. And they were just glistening in the air, back and forth, back and forth. This glistening as it sat there, back and forth, almost like it was spinning. And then it just vanished. Right there in broad daylight, just poof, gone. Put the footage out there. It's 100%. It's real. It's something that I got to witness with my own eyes. No one could say a damn thing about it. I had other people there with me. Cannons got to witness it as well. But this object starts to do something that I don't think the helicopter crew or anybody else was expecting. It started to eject a plume of spray, smoke, call it what you will. Some are going to say it was dropping chemtrails. Well, I can guarantee you it was dropping a trail. I can almost guarantee you there were some chemicals in it. So the definition of chemtrail as to what was in them, of course, it's not like we're used to seeing with the big jets streaking across the sky, way up there, 30,000 feet or so, leaving multiple trails across the sky. This guy starts to spit out and eject a dark plume that ends up being in this long cigar type of shape after it's done. It's very odd. Now, the helicopter crew spotted this thing at 4,500 feet. And once again, they had no clue, no idea who it belonged to, what it was doing, and it's raised a lot of questions. And as you can see here, they get this thing from multiple angles, different lighting. Like I said, they adjust everything. They keep on it here until it drops this massive trail. What was it doing? It raises a lot of questions. Now, it's not until after a video like this is posted that we start to gather more information. That's one of the reasons why I do it. I put it out there to get other people's take, and it doesn't always mean that there's little green men inside of these aircraft, okay? This could be something ran by one of the governments out here, or it could be something else. At this point, we truly do not know. It is an unknown aircraft that was spraying stuff, and at this point, the whole story coming from the Huffington Post is relating back that this was released from the Chilean helicopter crew and their government. Obviously, it was taken from the air. If it was faked by any means, they did a good job of it. And if we were to come across that, I would update and let you know as well. But thus far, it's looking to be some solid footage of an unknown aircraft that dropped a massive trail in the sky, and it's raising a lot of questions. So, just wanted to share it with you guys and throw it out there. This isn't like the third phase crap that you see out there. You know, the UFO channels that are always, every day, they just so happen to be finding a UFO. Like Secure Crap Team out there that's constantly pumping out BS, CGI, staged crap. If I thought that this was that, or one of those channels, it came from one of those channels to begin with, I would have never even touched it. Now, sometimes those channels pick up on legitimate stories, and that's the problem out there. It's the problem with everything, news as a whole, when you have individuals taking truth and mixing it with lies. And what it does, and look right there is a good shot of it too. I will leave a link. And until next time, it's been Dabu7. Eyes to the skies.